if you were to grade Klopp this season based on his...
Hey, you're not Sammy, you know. We'll still get back to your manager.
How will you grade Klopp?
Sorry,
this season
I need to go off with it.
You're second, but you did win the FA Cup so far, Carabao Cup, and you're in the UCL finals. Maybe compared to previous season. Okay, let's not talk about last season because it's unfortunate. It's out of his hands.
Yeah, the bizarre season.
Yeah, but the bizarre season. The last 2 seasons and this season. How will you grade?
I think this season alone, he deserves an A+.
A+,
This season alone. Even though we are not, even if we don't win the Premier League, I feel like it's an A+.
The plus is because he signed plus contract, right?
He plus 2 years. And then of course he bought Luis Diaz also. So
from us,
right? Huh?
Actually, Ralph Rangnick wanted to buy him, but the board don't want.
From us, huh?
You sure not? One player don't want to go.
No, because Rangnick said I need a new striker.
Uh-huh.
And Luis Diaz was one of the target he wanted to buy, but the board don't want to release. I think off this recording we're talking why, because the board say you are interim. If I buy, then the next manager cannot fit in. That's another problem itself. Then that's where
fair enough.
Okay.
I thought we hijacked from Spurs, but actually we hijacked from Spurs and so So other than that, he changed the game lah. I think because he's in the first few seasons he's well known to be the heavy metal football, the gen pressing and all that. But this season is about patience. The season in 2019 when we actually won continuously trophies from one season to another, we are known as mentality monsters, and I can see that. Because last season I think we were so down, so bad, we still pushed through. And then this season it shows how much the mentality is there. I think it's all down to Klopp. And this season, right, by December we were actually behind City 14 points, and then from January almost until now we still hasn't lost at home. We actually came back from that 14 points deficit until 1 point. I think it's amazing. It's all down to Klopp and how he managed the players.
I think Liverpool should be changed to Liverpool United.
What? Why?
The name. Because I think Klopp himself, I would give him an A. Because Klopp himself has united the club. When they win, right? Every time they win, right? He will do what?
Oh yes, the 3 pumps.
Right?
Yeah.
Even the trailer for the kid release also they do that.
yeah.
And as a non-Liverpool fan, for an Arsenal fan, outside fan, I enjoy his press conference.
He's funny lah.
He's funny. He's lovable. I mean, like you say lah, who will hate Klopp?
Yeah,
right?
man.
Any rival fans, right, will love him. But that factor where you say he's a great motivator, it's not easy. Sports science can teach you, okay, you train this way, you will get the best performance out of your player. You diet this way and all that.
Is the EQ?
To motivate
Is the EQ
mental strength is EQ.
Sports science is one of the ones that good that you touch on that, because sports science is one of the things that he himself actually champion. The penalty shootouts, he got 2 psychologists to he actually had a company with 2 psychologists to actually strengthen the mentality of the players. Even last time, I think about 2 or 3 seasons ago, he got the throw-in experts to come in, so he's willing to try a lot of things to change the game, So it's good that you touch on that, because I think
it's still again mental, right? He hire people to improve the
mentality and so that, like, you know what? These are the small things which you can improve. Throw in, you can improve on penalty kicks and all that, and it makes your game better. And he's willing to invest in that, and the management actually trust him as well. So it's like, wow, this is. It's really it's like Liverpool United. He actually unites the board plus the fans plus the players, which is amazing, man.
This is something in the past like Wenger, Fergie will do. He will get coach in. He knows he's good. He bring it in when he thinks he's a bit out, he will let him go, bring another one. The assistant manager is the one that Fergie has been changing like 2 to 3 times within his 26. Easily 2 to 3 lah. So when he feel that, my assistant is not there, but last time not much of the science sport stuff. So he bring
coaches.
He's forward thinking, he's visionary.
And even when he changed for one striker regime, right, we suffer. But eventually he plugged in so well. He buy Ruud van Nistelrooy. When Ruud went off, Van Persie came in. So he adapts like what Klopp did. So Klopp has done a very fantastic job. The fan base in Liverpool, I'm telling you, I'm
huge.
We are lucky.
I watched a game in a pub. They lost the game. The togetherness, the you never walk alone. I'm telling you, 4 United fans. We won. Yeah, the cheer we won. The 2-1. We won one own goal. I don't know how many seasons back. But it's okay. They are chill. You think never mind. You think the togetherness,
the spirit.
Yeah, and plus when Klopp come in, it's like the missing piece
is there.
The final missing piece. And you get this. And
Thanos.
And Klopp Thanos must stay as a rival fan. Must stay. So that you guys can really go back in your 80s era and win.
To dominate for many years at least. Or at least until he's...
But that's a challenge there. Even if he's like a manager, there are teams who don't really need a very good manager. Or maybe just a good manager, but pump in money, get the good players in and all that, blah blah blah. You win this, you win that.
The sourness suddenly come back.
Cannot win Champions League. You even got money also pointless.
No. To me, it's like this thing. His challenge now, like example, you have Ferguson who actually gets a very good backing by fans and all that. Get the good players and all that, right? Then they conquer England for a long period. But the problem is that with Klopp now...
You are saying financially?
No, everything. Because he's got a very good balance, everything. But now Klopp is against state-supported teams like Manchester City. Newcastle now is the next up. You are fighting against a team which has endless funds.
He doesn't need funds. You see how he transferred Dortmund against Bayern Munich. This is the manager that used his EQ and IQ to look at the player. I get him cheap. I just need half a season.
Look, if he said, I want Grealish, the board will give it to him. If he said, I want Haaland, the board will give it to him. The thing is, he is a manager who has that magic touch.
He doesn't need that high profile.
He
actually, no, that's the thing. It boils down to our scouting team. Because the way we scout for players is not necessarily looking for players like, example like Grealish and all that. It's using the Moneyball method, which is similar to what they do in baseball in US lah.
To cover
lah. We see stats and all that to cover up for this. So we got this player
Hot Stove League.
Hot Stove League.
Yeah.
They shout out to that Korean drama. So and of course Luis Diaz, he fits the style. He suits the play that Liverpool is playing. The amount of output, the amount of goals that he has, like Luis Diaz transferred to Liverpool.
So that's why he say, even if Klopp is given so much money, he doesn't need it to create a winning team.
But that's a problem there. You're playing against teams that can buy 3 or 4 world-class players.
Then you can buy 10 players to replace.
You're talking at one team only. Newcastle is a what if, right? If they have the money, we don't know
whether he will spend.
Look at Chelsea; they are below you by how many points?
They
have the riches of the Russian
City.
For the past few years.
And they are not even close to you guys.
But you see first, how long has City dominated this league?
You don't say City lah, because you must see who's the manager first. he is also another one, but he used money to fit in.
Exactly what I mean.
Different clubs
No, this is
have
what I mean.
different strategies.
Hmm.
You can't depend on how many clubs are there.
Only one lah.
Yeah, so you can't expect City to say I want a Klopp.
Yeah.
So their method is to get more money.
Yeah.
Arsenal, we don't have a Klopp, we don't have the money.
Yeah.
What can we do? We get youth.
Yeah.
Example, you
Yeah.
know, so different clubs,
Yeah.
we are at different disadvantages.
Yeah.
For us, it's different. We have the money, but we don't have club.
yeah.
So they get CR7.
No, but that's the thing what I'm saying about. Because you're talking about Klopp alone can change the whole league, but actually no. He alone can fight for something. It's like he's an underdog. That's why I think a lot of people likes him, because he's playing against a team like Manchester City, who is a dominant team in the English Premier League, who has a manager who is buying players like now Haaland, example, is coming in, right? This guy not spending so much. Net spend who's half of what City is spending for the past like 5-6 years, but he's actually trying to challenge City for at least 3 out of 5
City,
seasons.
it's not just about the money. Not okay. It's about the money. City is just lucky that they have a Pep. In this world, I think there's only one Pep, one Klopp, and then we run out already.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Right,
Once
so
Klopp is
they-
out, who else is going to be?
No, imagine
challenging?
if Pep is out.
If Pep is out, right? Okay, if
With
let's say
all
Pep
the
is
money?
out, Pep is out, Klopp is out, but Manchester City still has the money to spend. If
But
let's
they
say
may
you
not
have,
win the league.
It's a variable.
They may not
you
win
cannot
the
say.
league.
Yeah, correct.
You not when City won the title next season, it was Chelsea or something like that. They didn't win back to back.
Yeah, money is not a sure way to success. What you are saying is that Manchester City has money.
You
They're strong.
You must have
we don't
that
agree.
manager
Yeah.
who can dictate and stir
Yeah.
the car or ship or whatever. You can't just have I have the money. So what?
Yeah. I mean, it's
PSG,
a factor. It is a factor.
PSG is the one they
They throw in. They got wins UCL.
no, that's the thing. I'm not talking about UCL. I'm talking about the league.
but they lost. They did
No,
lost.
if they,
They
throw
lose.
in all the
Yeah,
money,
they lose one time. All this while, how long have they champion?
Because
been
how many
champions?
times? No, in terms of UCL.
Not UCL. I'm talking about league.
No, if you say
Yeah.
a lot of money, PSG is like richer than City, right? They spend a lot of money.
Yep.
Okay, let's talk about UCL lah. Since let's say talk about UCL because City is inside UCL, Liverpool is inside UCL.
Yep.
By your logic, right, in that UCL league, shouldn't PSG be the one winning?
And City will be the one winning as well.
Yeah,
But
they're
why?
not.
Yeah,
City
but
was just-
why are you why is City
Okay.
not superior?
I think
than,
you guys
Real?
got me wrong. I'm saying that yes, I'm not discounting Klopp. No, I'm not saying that Klopp is lousy. I'm saying that it's because Klopp is so good. He's making us challenge all these teams like City. So once Klopp is not there, you cannot say that Liverpool can continue. Like because you were saying, Liverpool once Klopp is not need to retain Klopp to maintain fighting. The problem is that these other teams are just becoming richer. They will just keep on buying more expensive.
How many
players?
teams at the moment will buy like Newcastle? I can say maybe every 20-30 years it will come one time. Chelsea is because they change our ownership, maybe because of this. But the thing is, the last 4 or 5 years, Chelsea has the money before the whole saga, and it's not even.
Yeah, what we are saying is that
it's not there.
even though it is money is a factor,
Yeah.
it's not a big factor. Look at PSG, look at Real Madrid, look at even Barcelona without Pep, with money without Pep. Of course, after that, like the
Messi
money,
went off.
Yeah, Messi went off and all that.
Yep.
So all these other clubs, we have to bring in all the other leagues. Let's
Okay,
talk
Bayern Munich.
about that.
Bayern
Bayern
Munich.
Munich and all that, right?
Bayern
So,
Munich has been winning past 10 years already.
Champions League, you all won.
Bayern Munich just won the last two.
Yeah,
before
okay.
Chelsea
So,
won the last one.
Okay, if you say Bayern Munich, right, we can bring in Real Madrid, we can bring in PSG, we can bring in Chelsea to just one Bayern Munich. You get what I mean? So money is not a guaranteed success. It's not a big factor. It's a factor.
To
But
get
what
in
I'm saying
good
is
players that
Yeah.
can eventually gel the whole team
Yeah.
and go for
I already
greater
forgot
heights.
what we are talking about. No,
no, we are. Why you forget? You cannot say that.
No, because
The
right-
grading of the manager.
yeah, but that's one thing. I grade him as A plus,
No,
but I
this
don't
one
know why
is the next.
suddenly.
No, this is the next topic already.
Which
you are
is
saying that no, you change the topic. You suddenly say that. Oh, that's why when I said the sourness came, right?
I think put very straightforward. Klopp with money won't succeed, but Klopp with a minimum budget or a budget to work with, he will get the best out of a player.
Klopp with money won't succeed.
Won't.
No, not guaranteed success.
Won't.
Money is not a guaranteed success.
But he don't need to have a pool of money.
Did I say Klopp with money?
No,
No,
I
he said.
say.
Uh-huh.
But you are implying that clubs with money is
Yeah.
guaranteed success.
Yeah.
I say no.
We are saying no. We are
Okay.
saying no.
We don't say my team. My team is down because of the manager change. We are saying that like a manager has been going there,
Yeah.
like Pep and
Okay.
Liverpool. Don't bring my team. City has been dominant, yes, but Pep is just
They're
What
just
about-
lucky they have Pep.
Before City, who is the most successful?
United.
It's Chelsea, bro. Chelsea was successful before that.
Yeah, but
City
because
is successful.
but before you guys, Klopp came in.
No.
Chelsea,
Before Klopp
what?
came in, Manchester City won, right? Example with Aguero and all that. After that, they continue winning, right? And then nobody else wins the league except for Chelsea, because Chelsea has Abramovich. Before City become the richest club, Chelsea was challenging for every title. Because why? They have Abramovich. Right? You're talking about Bayern. Bayern is the most richest club in Bundesliga. They have been buying players from everybody else. PSG, they have been spending money no matter what. Yes, there was one blip which I think Monaco is the one who won, or somebody else, not Monaco, somebody else won. But it has been PSG all this while. So basically, right, you're saying that without Klopp, money is not a factor. Money is a very big factor. Even you take a mediocre team, a mediocre manager against a very good manager. If I have the money, I can buy a lot of assets. There will be 1 or 2 seasons I will lose to this guy, but the rest of it, I'll still conquer.
Okay, what do you guys think? Maybe share your thoughts and comment.
Yeah.
Is money a very big factor for a club to be successful and being at the top, at the tip of the mountain in their league, or even dominate the regional leagues like UCL, Europa? What do you guys think? Just comment.
Okay, you don't need to grade this team, huh?
No, in the last 10 years, we say about the last United trophy is 1-2-1-3. It will be City, Chelsea, Leicester, Chelsea, City, City.
Okay.
You're telling me the last 10 years with money, Chelsea only won 2, and the last 10 years they won 2 is
Other than Chelsea, who else?
City.
2 of the richest
but
in the
because
league.
that
That's what I'm
time-
talking about.
no, that time-
Leicester City, it was a blip when they won. Last time you guys are see, but after that 10 years later, right? Who is the 2 teams which always keep on winning before we won?
No, because
just recently.
you
It's still City and Chelsea, bro. It's still the 2 richest clubs. You just proved me right.
Can I just ask?
Yes.
Arsenal also top 5 richest club, right?
Yeah.
no,
But no. The anomaly for you is your owner don't spend. That's all. So yours is straight to
yours
ground.
is not.
But we are the top 5.
You are not.
richest club.
no.
Why we 8-8?
No.
8-5.
No. For your team, it's very straight cut. You have no debts.
Yeah.
You have no sugar daddy,
but then
you
again,
have no debts.
but then again,
Yeah, that,
your
again,
owner.
that means we are rich, right?
Yes, but your owner don't spend. Your owner is just keeping the money.
you are
Yeah.
rich, but
So-
not the ultra
Yeah.
rich.
It made
like
me realize
City.
if money is an issue, why Arsenal not top 4?
Because your owner don't spend, whereas their owners are willing to spend the money that they
But
have.
your owner also at a certain point don't spend. It's just that he buy a certain players that they feel like
So rich club also doesn't mean, guys.
Yeah, so rich club,
Rich
but don't want to spend is already out already. But the richest clubs who are willing to spend, he has just proven me right. The richest ones, other than Liverpool, who has to take care of net spend, and Leicester City, when that season they outperformed everybody and everybody dropped points. The rest are all conquered by the 2 richest clubs in EPL at that time period, which is City and Chelsea.